Matt Norman with Florida Native Boat Sales here in Palm Harbor, Florida, presenting a like-new 2024 Key West 210 Bay Reef 210 BR, sitting on a aluminum Magic Tilt dual axle trailer and powered by a super low hour Yamaha 150 4-stroke, only 71.5 hours. Boat is original owner, has been a Southwest Florida boat its whole life. Engine's recently serviced. Got a nice Minn Kota iPilot and 8-foot power pole. Note the swing tongue on the trailer is a nice touch. I'll get a measurement for anybody that has some storage constraints. Boat is a very pretty ice blue, probably a touch darker than ice blue, but a very light blue hull side with a white bottom, clean bottom, no bottom paint. I've been doing the still shots on this boat and have really yet to find any type of notable wear and tear items. Oyster rash, dock rash. As you can see, when we get back to the back of the boat, take a look at the skeg. That is almost zero for paint peeling off or anything like that. So if you are in the market for a very capable, very fishy bay boat with still some family friendly features, it's not too big to be able to get in some nice storage spots, be able to trailer wherever you want, this boat should be on the short list. Again, should be a significant savings from a new boat similarly equipped, and really nothing for wear considerations. Nice stainless 3-blade prop. Got an Atlas jack plate here. Bennett trim tabs. 3-in-1 transducer. Again, you can take a look back here. It is squeaky clean. The boat's been just detailed. Water all beads up of it. Beautiful wax finish on it. Look at that hard top. A lot of these boats you'll see with just a canvas top or no T-top at all. It's a nice upgrade. And again, a boat that can accommodate that T-top without really being too tight. You know, you get into some 20-footers and they're not gonna really give you enough space to work around the top. But let's go ahead and take an up-close tour. Start here on the top deck here in the bow area. Nice big casting deck, plenty of room, 2-3 anglers working around up here. And I like the step up here, little double step up, just makes it an easier transition than one big step. You can, of course, make that step over here. But again, we'll step up here. Minn Kota iPilot trolling motor. It's a spot lock GPS trolling motor. It is the Terrova mount. So it is a manual deploy, which is very reliable. And it is a 80-pound thrust, 24-volt system in a 60-inch shaft length. So plenty of holding power, plenty of capacity, and good length if you are in some choppier inlets to be able to keep that prop in the water. It is on a quick release system, so super easy to pop off and remove if needed. A couple of flush cleats pull up right here. You'll see flush cleats throughout. Hardware is in impeccable shape from what I can tell. So here's the anchor locker, adequate. Here is the plug for the trolling motor. Again, in great shape. I'll plug that in. We're gonna take this boat on the water and do a full systems check. Give some performance data, so it'll be fully vetted and verified that she is turnkey. Trolling motor again is mounted on the port side, freeing up the starboard side. And so stepping back from the anchor locker, nice big volume on this storage compartment right here. Gas strut lifts it up. Hatch gutters keep everything nice and dry. Take a look here in the middle. There is a recess here to be able to secure and hold a 5-gallon bucket. So if you're gonna utilize a 5-gallon bucket, that's a great spot to do so. Nice finished liner here too. Nice compression hatches. There's locks on here, so these are all lockable. And then as we slide back, both the port and the starboard side are matching rod lockers, but can also store plenty of gear too if it is not going to be a fishing day. So gas strut lifts that up. Again, nice good connection on the gasket material right here to keep this dry. And you can see you can lay your rod butts right here, and then your tips, rod tube tips go right here. So that is a total of 2, 4, 5 per side. So for staggering various rods, so you can keep these all nice and secure. It is drained, so you can hose all these lockers out. I'll show you on the side here. Starboard side duplicates. The port, same program. Rod locker and dry storage combo, super clean. And in the center right here, nice size plumbed live well. So was not expecting this. And when I started going through the boat, a lot of 21-foot bay boats are not going to have a forward live well, but this is huge if you are separating baits, or if you are utilizing the power pole and wanting to fish off the front of the boat, which is very natural when you're power pulled down. You now have a place to dip net baits right here as you're fishing off the bow versus having to go all the way to the back of the boat. Cup holders right here on either side for your passenger that's going to sit here in front of the console, making it nice and comfy. Good backrest here, and those cup holders are within reach. Convenient hidden storage right here. And take a look, right here is a fill for a freshwater wash down system on board. So that is probably most likely an option, not on every 210 Bay Reef. And there is your spigot for utilizing that freshwater tank. Anodized aluminum pipework on the T-top in impeccable condition. So no powder coating to peel off and chip over time. And on both sides, you have undergunnel rod storage. Looks like one tube on this starboard side and another one on the port side. So, but for some shorter rods or gaffs or boat hooks, you can utilize those without the tube. Fuel fill here on the port side. And moving around to the port side is your console access. So an easy slam latch opens this guy up. It's on a friction hinge, so it stays open for you. Owner got a little trash can, little receptacle right here, very smart. And nice clean console access for some bulkier items. You have drainage down here. You can see he's got that dry deck material. It's going to elevate everything up off the bottom. You know, it really shows pride of ownership to keep your stuff nice and dry. Little cutty organizer right here that is removable and gives way to your battery access. Kind of protects your batteries when you have bulky stuff coming in and out, but allows for really easy change out of the batteries when it is time. So 2-bank onboard charger. These are your 2 trolling motor batteries. So interstate, lead acid, deep cycle, 24 group, June of 2024. So a few years left of these with as little usage as there's been on this boat. Closes right up. Nice grab handle right here. Let's take a look at the console. So little different setup here, but in a great way. Lowrance HDS 12 GPS and sounder combo. It's got that 3-in-1 for that side scan, structure scan transducer for depth finding, and it is a combination of pinch, zoom, touch, and full button display. The owners got this on a balls out brand mount, ram mount style, adjustable style on top. He opted for that instead of mounting the unit here because that is going to give you more adjustability, right? So you can move this completely, you know, to the side, up, down, versus here it's just fixed right here. And he might have even had a tough time getting it mounted on a 12-inch screen without moving some stuff around. So of course you could do a second screen, you know, 9-inch screen here, no problem, link them together if you wanted to, but you got the 12-inch screen mounted nice. You know, if you're a little taller gentleman, this is a nice spot, nice and protected, out of the way. And again, you can fine tune it. Moving down, Yamaha tack and speed and fuel. So this will have your fuel management information, the hours right here, again showing a whopping 71.5, very, very low use. A Fusion audio head unit. It's going to power 2, 4, 6 speakers on board, 2 in the bow, 2 in the back, and 2 up over the overhead and the hardtop. Your lighted, labeled switch system for pumps and lights. The Bennett electric or Bennett hydraulic trim tabs with LED light indicators, and the tilt base on the helm. Yamaha binnacle, power pole remote, jack plate control right here. So right here at your fingertips for the jack plate. Love this little cubby, little catch-all spot right here. You can see I got my remotes ready to go. Great spot for that. And then with this tilt base, you know, you can change the height for different driver profiles. You can sit down here, you can stand up, and you have a little storage right here in this cubby. Nice C-deck helm pad right under me right here. Keeps me nice and comfortable. And here at the leaning post, again, plenty of space for 2 adults. Drop down footrest right there if you want to take advantage of that. 4 vertical rod holders coming out the back, and as we look up, another 4 mounted on the back of the hardtop elevated, along with spreader lights. So there's aft spreader lights, forward facing spreader lights, courtesy lights. Almost missed the, let's see if I can get this open with one hand. There we go. Good bit of storage here in the T-top electronics box. Let's see what else. Really like the slide out cooler mount. So this will fit probably about a 72 quart cooler. No cooler conveys, but you can bring your cooler of choice and you pull that guy back out here and your cooler will slide out, make it easier to load and get items out of, and then locks right in as you slide it forward. This is a self-bailing cockpit. I love that. Good non-skid in a sand pattern. Very nice on your feet. You know, bare feet are going to be very nice and comfortable on this non-skid pattern. And you can see with this self-bailing cockpit, you have good gutter drainage. It's going to evacuate any water that enters into the back. Great for throwing a cast net and getting cleaning off the decks. Focusing here on the aft elevated casting deck. This is where it really becomes a family-friendly bay boat with not 1 but 2 jump seats, 1 port, 1 starboard, that flip up with just a quick lift. And conveniently located next to it is a cup holder, a couple flush rod holders on both sides, 2 flush mounted rod holders on the gunnel per side. And again, these lock in for trailering, which is very convenient. The bottom cushions remove with some snaps to be able to keep these out of the elements. And again, boom, right there. Now it's all one nice casting deck without any seating to work around. Here in the center, Now your second live well, this is a larger capacity live well than up front. It could be used as a release well. It is lighted. It has a wall drain on the back, so you don't have to use a stand-up pipe, which is nice for not having that get knocked over, or a cast net to get snagged on it. You could use a stand-up pipe, of course, if you want to, but you don't have to. Compresses down, and here on the starboard side houses your two starting and house batteries. So two Group 24 interstates with a battery switch that provides a 4-position, position 1, position 2, and 1 and 2 and off. Again, great, easy rigging right there, easy access. On the port side, gonna get some storage here, and this houses the Power Pole Pro Series 2 pump. So easy to maintain and access that pump. You can see how great a condition it is. Nice finished drained compartment right here. Splash well that's closed off. This self bails out if you ever take water over here, and a nice hard seal. See if I can sneak in here and show you how clean this bilge is. So there's your two live well pumps, your bilge pump, fuel water separator, plumbing, all very easy to access, all very, very clean, no corrosion. There's the engine service date, February 10th, 2026, on the fuel water separator. So again, we snap this guy back in, close it up. And wrapping up here, we're gonna take a look at this beautiful Yamaha 150 4-stroke. Got plenty of warranty left. I will have that in the description for the warranty expiration date. I believe there is some extended warranty, but again, we'll confirm and get exact warranty dates. Again, only 71.5 hours freshly serviced. Here's that 8-foot Pro Series 2 power pole in white, utilizing the jack plate mount. That Atlas jack plate's going to give you some great shallow water performance. And then here on the starboard side is a fiberglass 3-step boarding ladder that folds out. Has a nice grab handle here, so again, makes it very easy if you're going to do some diving and snorkeling. Just sandbar hangout days, getting in and out of the boat. So again, to recap, a 2024 Key West 210 Bay Reef Yamaha 150 4-stroke, only 71.5 hours, 8-foot power pole, 12-inch Lowrance Minn Kota iPilot 80-pound thrust Terrova on a Magic Tilt trailer here in Palm Harbor, Florida. About as clean as you'd find one sitting on the lot, or cleaner. Also, almost forgot, full boat cover conveys. I will have still photos of that, but a Laporte custom boat cover will encapsulate this and allow the next owner to continue many, many years of trouble-free pleasure boating and fishing. So again, I'm Matt Norman with Florida Native Boat Sales here in Palm Harbor, Florida. We will see you on the water.